Imagine, if you will, you get the bill back from your property manager and it reads $95 an hour for a maintenance technician. You think to yourself, that's essentially $100 an hour for a handyman. Maybe you should have just done it yourself or found some random person that could have helped you for cheaper. You call your property manager and they go on to tell you that actually $95 is a preferred rate for clients and that the real market rate's actually higher. How could that be? I'll explain. So your handyman or maintenance technicians, if you will, are really some of the most important people in the real estate business. I mean, no one's gonna argue that a good handyman is hard to find. Yet, people frequently argue or complain about paying them. So I'm hoping that with a better understanding of really what's involved, what skills are needed, what traits, and all the other sort of expenses and things that go into maintenance, repair, and a handyman bill, will give a better understanding. Because I feel that once people understand, they'll get it. Here are 12 reasons why maintenance work is often more expensive than you might think. And these 12 reasons apply to both fixed bids and hourly rate charges. Number 1, inflation. We may remember the old prices, but it's not 1990 or even 2010 anymore. The cost of labor, materials, gas, it's all shot up a lot more than people realize. Number 2, skilled labor. A good maintenance technician is not unskilled labor. They have a very specific skill set. They need to be able to paint and patch, do like light plumbing, light electrical. They have to be great general problem solvers. Number 3, trust. The residential maintenance technician needs much more than just mechanical skills. They need to be respectful, dependable, and trustworthy. They're going into people's homes, often unsupervised. So think about it. Would you let them in your home unsupervised? If not, you can't let them in your tenants. Number 4, time. Maintenance people need to be time conscious. They need to show up on time and they need to be able to manage a schedule. Also, they can't spend too long on a small repair. Let's face it, time is money. Number 5, tools. Technicians need tools. Sometimes they belong to the company, sometimes they're the technicians themselves. But either way, tools are an investment. They wear down, they break, and sometimes they get lost or stolen. Number 6, transportation. Unless a technician happens to be permanently on site, like in a big apartment building, you're gonna need transportation. So this means there needs to be some kind of truck or van that can carry the technician and their tools and materials to the property. So gas is just part of that expense. There's also wear and tear on the vehicle, there's insurance, and plus the cost of the vehicle itself. Number 7, time off your property. So we all understand the time that the technician's on your property, but remember, there's still sick days, company meetings, training, vacation time. That all needs to be factored into the expense of having a maintenance technician. Number 8, non-technician time. So although you're being billed for the technician, there's a lot of non-technician time that goes into it. So for example, someone's got a schedule with the tenants. There's the billing, the accounting, the project supervision, someone checking the work, those sorts of things that are going on besides just paying the maintenance technician. And this often far exceeds the normal property management duties. Number 9, contingency. Let's face it, sometimes mistakes are made and they have to be fixed, and they're things that really can't be billed for. Now, this is all part of the business, but still needs to be allotted for in the pricing. And number 10, insurance. And insurance is a big one. Let's just think about it. You've got general liability, workers' comp, employment practices, employee theft. That's not even counting health insurance, which a lot of workers are requiring these days, understandably. I really want to caution people, think long and hard about having uninsured workers on your property. It may be a bigger risk than you think. And also, little FYI, a lot of people don't know, if a company has workers' comp insurance and they hire a subcontractor who doesn't, even if it's a one-person independent contractor who may not technically be required to have workers' comp insurance, the company that has them on the premises is still responsible to pay the workers' comp premium for that person. So, just something to know. Number 11, planning fallacy. People always, and I mean always, underestimate how long it takes to get something done. Psychologists call this the planning fallacy. People in the maintenance business learn the hard way that it always takes longer than you think. So have you scheduled how long it takes to park? What if there's no parking space? Or how about if you forget a tool? Or the ladder's not long enough? Think of all the opportunities for things that seem like they should take 20 minutes turn into 4 hours. So a professional will take longer than you think to get something done, but they'll get it done a whole lot quicker than you will. And finally, number 12, profit. Hey, let's face it, maintenance people are a scarce resource. And after all, they're people. They need to make a living just like everyone else. And the company they work for has to operate at a profit or they can't be there for you. As much as a business may genuinely care for their clients, they can't stay in business if they continually operate at a loss. Well, we hope this gives you a better understanding of why things cost what they do. We find that when people understand, they really don't mind paying. Because at the end of the day, a good maintenance technician saves you time, money, gives you peace of mind, and protects your valuable investment. Maintenance is such an important topic that we're even going to have another Mike Explains on the risks and perils of cutting corners on maintenance. So, hope you found this valuable. Please feel free to share, like, and subscribe, and look forward to seeing you next time.